These beautiful souls. Supreme rising. Supreme rising. Supreme rising. Look at the coral skies, family. The coral skies. I just wanted you guys to see this in our rising. Most people call it the orange skies, but it's the coral skies for me. Let me turn it around. Supreme rising, true supreme rising. Supreme rising. Supreme rising, Alpha Love 333, supreme rising. Wow. Yes, supreme rising, everyone. Well, I am here this rising to bring amazing news, right? As we progress each and every moment, each and every rising, each and every day, we become more wiser, more within our truth. And in every little step that I take, I become more in tune with what truly is, right? And what I've come into growing, peace, uplift, 777, peace. What I've come to understand is that in reviewing the live that I did yesterday and just going back and listening to myself, I realized that, wow, we are all the missing pieces. How we just bounce off of each other. The missing pieces that are just now coming together in the completion of the oneness. So we must continue, to be those missing pieces that are now coming together. I look back into all of what I said yesterday in the rising. Hi, nature love. Supreme rising. I look back into what I said about how Dr. Blair, like even in the early 1990s, Dr. Blair, it was really beautiful. In that live, I mentioned Dr. Blair, Dr. Delbert Blair, deity Isis. It was Kalai. It was so many different people that I mentioned in the live. That was such an intricate part of putting the pieces together for us to understand what was going on in this now moment. And even some was in the past, in this present, and in this now moment. It really showed how time really didn't exist, because everything became cohesive. Everything became together, and it made sense in this now moment. So what that live taught me, even though there was a compilation of a lot of information that was in it, it truly showed how connected we really are. And time didn't exist, because in the information that took place, it was the past, the present, and even the future that was in that live, that all coexisted simultaneously for us to get an understanding of what is going on in our now moment. And I am so humble and I am so grateful to be a part of that understanding, to be able to example that, to show us how connected we truly are. It is a beautiful thing to be able to witness it, to be able to articulate it, and have an expression of it visibly, tangibly, so that we can understand and know how connected we truly are. And it is truly the multiplicity of us that comes into the oneness that really truly makes us complete. And I'm glad to be able to be a part of that expression, to be able to example that. We are really truly growing into our truth, our real true truth, our peace and divine love to you. Gratitude. Same to you. Same to you. I am so humble for this moment, each and every moment that I have with you all. It is such sheer gratitude and such pleasure to be in this space. I make it a point of duty to share this energy that I feel with you all. Blessed are those that are pure in heart, for they shall see God. And I truly see God when I see you all. I understand the true connection behind each and every interaction that I have with you all. And I am so humbly grateful for it, right? Yeah. So look at the beauty. I'm not going to stay on this live too long, because let me show you guys something. I am facing west, right? I'm facing west. I want to show you the radiation, right? Okay. Now, see, this is facing west, although the camera doesn't really do it any justice. But if you see the coral clouds, if you see the coral skies, this is facing west. Now I'm going to turn. This is facing south. This is facing south. Now I'm going to turn and face. Now I'm turning. This is actually, if you look directly, that is south. That is southeast. I'm actually going into the wrong side. This is southeast right there. I want you guys to see that, right? And then you can see the coral side. This is to show proof that the energies that is over the plane is being totally encapsulated, right? To show. So the signs are here for us. The true signs are here. And these are beautiful times. These are times for the idea of what we know love to be, but just being in the love that is so deep within us that we just have to be it and move in that space, right? It is beautiful, Tracy. I promise you, if you go into my bedroom, I'm going to post a picture of what my bedroom looks like. And it is so ironic that it's coral. I did this color long before these colors came into the skies. And it's so ironic that my bedroom is coral, these very colors. This is why I'm so captivated by these colors in the skies, because as a child, I've always loved colors. But I was so moved by the color coral that my bedroom is coral. And the skies are now the color coral. I call it coral. People call it orange. But it's so beautiful. It is truly beautiful. We are beautiful people. We are creating these energies. And one of the things that I want to put out there, I know that there is a lot of feelings that we may have for our people that are of a lesser hue. You have the carbon being, and then you have the human being, right? But for our human beings, in my most deepest of compassion and my deepest of love, we're to have compassion, because they're being lied to. They're being lied to. And they, I can't. It is so hard for me to see what is transpiring, regardless of what the illusion has presented in terms of everything that we've endured. They are being lied to as well. And even if we don't have any direct interaction, because of what we may have personally gone through, we can still send an energy of compassion energetically and frequency to change the frequency of the lies that are being put out there for the truth to prevail. Because these frequencies, this radiation, we are radiation. We are radiation. We are radiation. And as we intensify, the sun will intensify. And that's the truth. That's the truth. If there's nothing else out there in terms of truth, as we intensify, the sun will intensify. So there are going to be they're going to try to have many mandates to keep us inside and different things of that nature. But none of it is going to work. None of it. None. Because regardless of whether we are the reason why it's not going to work is because whether they keep us in the homes or not, we are being encapsulated. The plane is being encapsulated in frequency. And that was purposeful because they knew that these energies and entities was going to try to keep us in houses, inside, away from the sun. So whether we are inside or outside, there is the Savior, the saving grace. It's not going to work. The reason why this plane has been encapsulated with this frequency because they knew what was on it was going to keep us inside, because they understood that the sun responds to us. It's not going to work. Whether you keep us inside or not, it's not going to work, because we are now encapsulated by the true frequency that the sun is responding to. And we must have compassion for because they have been lied to. The Savior is here. That Savior that they were talking about in the Bible has been this frequency. I love you all too. Yeah. We are free. We are free. And we must have compassion. I love you all too. So when you see the human being, please have compassion. have compassion. Because our compassion will help. And yeah. Please. I know. I love you all. I love you all. There's a big understanding, overstanding. Blessed are those that are pure in heart, for they shall see God. Have compassion. We all must. We all must. We all must. We are very powerful beings. We are very powerful beings. Have compassion. Have compassion. Have compassion. Have compassion. Because every human is not vile. There are millions of human beings that have been lied to. There are millions of human beings that have sacrificed their being for this now moment. Have compassion. Yeah. I know many carbon beings may not agree with me in this now moment. But have compassion. In essence, nature wolf, that's who we are. That's who we are. It is the love of all people for me. Just as we were not in frequency, or if we're not knowing of certain aspects of ourselves, we have to have compassion towards those who have not opened themselves. Yes. 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 And there are many of us as carbon beings, we don't see that right now because we're still in a space that is not healed. But my true energetic imprint as to why I came here. That's why I'm here. Gratitude, Dr. Karen. I appreciate you. I love you. Gratitude for your presence. I didn't mean to really get this emotional, but I want us to understand the truth of what is. It is really a simplified aspect of what is truly transpiring. And all we needed to do was just understand in the most simplest aspect of understanding. And that is what's transpired in this now moment. And I am in sheer gratitude, and I am humble for this now moment. And I'm in gratitude for you all energetically. And I thank you for your presence. Have an amazing, beautiful, beautiful day. We are love. And as exampled in this now moment, in this energetic exchange, we are love that cannot be explained. It just is. It just is. It is a power and a force to be reckoned with. It is a very, very powerful force. And we are that power, and we are that force. I love you all immensely. Have an amazing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I shall be talking with you guys the next time. I love you guys. I love you. I truly, truly love you. Have an amazing day. Yes, hallelujah. Have an amazing day. I love you guys. Gratitude. You are very welcome anytime. I love you guys.